So we had a bit of a snow event a few days ago, and I-95, a major artery through the East Coast, quite frankly, was shut down for about a day, which stranded motorists in below freezing conditions. And there's been a lot of talk on social media and even in some opinion articles in major newspapers about if you're an electric car, you'd be freezing to death, and how an electric future would be horrible because in 4 hours your battery runs out and you're gonna die. So I thought, why not test this out? I've got two Teslas. I've got a 2018 Model 3 Performance, which has a resistance heater, and the old battery chemistry, which is like 4 kilowatt hours smaller than this new Model Y I'm in right now. This is a late 2021 Model Y with the new cell chemistry and with a heat pump. So I think that'll help out also here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park them in the driveway here, side by side, so they're exposed to the same temperature, same environment. And the high for today is about 29 degrees Fahrenheit, and a low overnight is going to be 19 or 18 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's very similar conditions to that day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge them both to 80%, but I'm going to simulate as if you charge to 90%, drove to work, maybe work and back 10%, about 30 miles or so, the average American commute. And then you're at 80% and you're stuck on the highway. They'll be preconditioned because you've been driving the car for several miles, and I'm going to let them sit for about 24 hours and see what happens to their percent state of charge. It's about 7:30. I'm going to go ahead and start the experiment right now. Alright, we're going with camp mode, and we'll do 68 degrees. It should be, fairly comfortable, something we can maintain all day and night, I'm almost certain. Seat heaters will do low to conserve power and to simulate, so I'm actually trying to stay a little extra toasty. Alright, that's the Model Y. We're all set here. 79%. It went down from 80 already, so let me go start the Model 3. Alright, same settings in the Model 3 here. Camp mode, 68 degrees. And we're going to put the seat heater on low. Alright, 79%. 31 degrees according to this, but it's close enough. Alright, so they're side by side right here, and we're going to check back in a few hours and see what happens. There we go. Alright, 76%. Started at 80, so yeah, I was looking at it earlier in the app, and it was using about 1% per hour. I guess we're using a little bit more than that, but maintaining 68 with the low seat heater on here. This is, of course, the Y with the heat pump, 2021. Let's go check on the old 2018 Model 3. Okay, not quite going as well over here in the 2018 camp. 3 hours, and we've used about 9%. So, yeah, 3% per hour, of course. So from 80%, camp mode's going to turn off at 20%. We might make it 24 hours. In our favor is the fact that the sun is coming up, and of course Tesla's Model 3 and Model Y are very much covered in glass, so that really does help keep them warm during the day. So I think the next 6 or 8 hours here should be kind of boring. Hopefully the cabin stays warm on its own a lot better than it was earlier, but estimates are saying about 16 or 14 degrees tonight. So we'll make it through the day, but the night is going to be interesting. I'll update again later in the evening when the sun starts to set, maybe. We'll see how it performs throughout the day. Oh, interesting side note. Houses have their roofs all covered in snow because we got a dusting a couple inches last night. But look at this. For some reason, that one doesn't have any snow on its roof. That's a Tesla solar roof. My panels are covered in snow still, unfortunately. I think I'm making 100 watts right now, but they're getting full power, I'm pretty sure. So pretty awesome. All right, it's 7:30. It's been 7:30 p.m. It's been exactly 12 hours, and it's not looking good for Team Resistance Heater in the Model 3 over there. But here's the situation. I'm in the Model Y right now, and we've got. Can I flip this camera around? We've got 68% battery remaining. 26 degrees outside. The low should be between 16 and 18 or so tonight. And during the day it was high 20s or so. Stayed below freezing the whole time though. So yeah, we used used 12% for 12 hours. That's pretty insane. That's 1% per hour, of course. But that was, of course, with the sun helping to keep the car warm. So when it gets 10 degrees colder tonight and with no sun, obviously, it's going to be a little bit rougher on the car. Let's go see how the Model 3 is doing. That's kind of interesting. We've got a little snowflake icon and 47%. So down 33% in 12 hours. So yeah, we'll go another, well, no, because we're in camp mode, which is going to end at 20%. So this might turn off the heater by the morning. Yeah, actually, you know what? This will definitely turn off the heater by the morning, especially with the temperatures dropping tonight. Yeah, so Model 3 resistive heater is probably going to fail. All right, it's 7:30 in the morning the next day. It's been 24 hours. And it's a moment of truth. And let's see if we've got some freezing cold cars or if they're warm enough to keep us alive all night. We've got 51% battery left and 19 degrees outside. So yeah, if we were stuck on 95, we would have plenty of charge to get home, to commute 10 more times, whatever. So yeah, the heat pump Model Y, mission successful. All right, time to check out the old timer with the resistive heater. It is warm. Woo, 19 degrees. Camp mode is still enabled. That's interesting. So, or I'm sorry, 19% and 20 degrees. So, yeah, camp mode still rocking out. We would have survived the night even in this old thing. But that difference, that's amazing. We used over twice the power. Yeah, we used twice the power to keep this thing warm for 24 hours versus the Model Y with the heat pump. That's crazy. But most importantly, we survived. So yes, no need to fear if you're in an electric car and you're stuck on the highway for a day or even more. I mean, you could be in the Model Y for 2 days and stay warm, or this thing for a day and a half, 2 days. And if it was really life or death, you can turn the temperature down, turn it down to 60 or 55 or something, and, you know, get in the back with a jacket or a blanket and stay nice and warm for a couple days easily. So yeah, it's all FUD. Nothing to worry about, people. Pass that on. Have any questions, let me know. Things you'd like to do different in the test, if I, you know, mess something up or if I should do it a different way. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, perhaps sharing to some groups to fight the FUD. If you didn't like this video, don't bother to hit thumbs down. That doesn't do anything anymore. You have no power over me.